What's up, people? I am LilxJuanCho and I am bringing you a 5th gen standard Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this battle was against Mulvone19, a very well known battler and a really good one at that. So he's going to lead off with his Mew and I am going to lead off with my Volcarona because, I don't know, it just kind of seemed like the good thing to go into first. He's going to get scared of the Bug Buzz, so he's going to go into his multi-skill Dragonite as I go for the Quiver Dance, just because I pretty much know he really can't do anything to me. So that's what's going to go on, and I'm going to get all the stat raises, and I'm pretty scared of this thing because I really can't hurt it. None of my moves really can do even regular damage on it, so that kind of sucks. He's going to go for the Earthquake as I switch into my Porygon 2, which is my defensive wall with the Violet and with Trace. So I trace his multi-scale, so I take even less than what I really would have. So I kind of just want that thing Toxic, so I'm going to go for the Toxic, and he actually switches into his Mew with Synchronize, which is really cool because now I'm Toxic. That was all a really good play on his part. More Toxic damage for me. It's really difficult for me to kind of just get rid of that Toxic damage because I do have Eviolite, not lefties. And yeah, he's going to go for the Trick, and I predict that actually. And I just go into Volcarona. Pretty much, not really so much as predicting, but I had a feeling kind of that Volcarona would be useful. And I get Tricked the Choice Scarf, which is really cool, because now I'm fast without even having to get a Fiery Dance, a Quiver Dance up, sorry. So I'm going to go into the Fiery Dance, lock myself into that move, because I do get the stat raises with that move every now and then. It's a really good move to lock myself into. He does go for the T-Wave, however, and my Scarf Pokemon is really useless pretty much now. I'm going to go into, no, I stay in and I go Fiery Dance. And that's really going to do nothing to this thing because it's bulky as hell, it resists it, and on top of that it has multi-skill right now. So he's probably thinking I'm going to switch out. He goes for the Dragon Dance, but I actually stay in and I go for another Fiery Dance, predicting him to go for a Dragon Dance. And I did just get the special attack raise, so this should do much more than double than what it did, and it does. I'm going to get another special attack raise as he goes for an Earthquake, and I am part bug, so I do resist it. I mean, I don't take super effective damage, but I do get the Power Hacks, which kind of sucks. It would have done a lot. It really helped, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's going to kill me off with another Earthquake, and I'm going to go into my Scarf Chomp, I believe, and trying to trick him out with the Dragon Claw. I was going to go Fire Blast here. I do have the Fire Blast, but just in case, I don't know. I really didn't want to risk going for a resisted move and then him just killing me off. I really need the Scarf Poke. I'm going to go into my Picasso, trace his Iron Barbs, which is really cool because I am a defensive wolf that's trying to hit me physically. Will get a huge step back on top of not being able to hurt me too much. He's going to go into Big Bird, which is his Zapdos, and you know what, I don't really think I can take a special move, but let's see. I am going to go for the Toxic anyways because I really do want that thing Toxic. I do have Eviolite, so I'm pretty sure I can just maybe take a one hit. I mean, I do have like one stage up in special defense without having any investment. So I kind of know he's going to trick me here. I really did, but I really had nothing else to do. I really did not want anything else to lose its item, really. So I'm just going to stay in and just go for an Ice Beam. It is my strongest move on me right now. And he's so close to dying. It's such a shame he did not die. I'm going to get more poison damage on me, and he has the Soft Boiled, so he's going to be able to get half of his health back, which really sucks for me. This is like the second game in a row that I played a Mew, and they're really bulky, and they have like such a wide move pool. It's really hard to predict them. I'm gonna go for Recover, as he went for the Soft Boiled, and more Toxic damage for him. And I think I have Toxic damage as well. I believe he's gonna switch out, and he's gonna go into his Not Blue, which is his Starmie, as I went for the Ice Beam. And on PO, whenever I use this thing, it always used to get Freeze Hacks, so I even named it Freeze Hacks. But I did name the Picasso in this gen, but he actually gets the Freeze Hacks, which really sucks, dude. I'm sorry. He does have Natural Cure, though. It kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But he actually, I don't think he switches out. I think he just stays in. So I switch into my Special Wall Dusknoir, and I'm just going to go, he's going to go into I Love Mew as I go for the Earthquake. Kind of wish I had Shadow Punch or Shadow Sneak. That would have been really helpful there, but whatever. I'm kind of scared because I don't want him to trick away my my leftovers. So I kind of was thinking he was gonna trick him back into my Dusknoir. So I went into this thing again because if he did trick it back, that'd be really epic. And he's almost gonna die to poison again. he's just going to switch back out. I do have lefties on me now, so the poison is a little bit easier to deal with. I'm going to go for the cover on the switch. Really knew that he really couldn't do anything to me, and I knew that, so that's what I went for. More toxic damage for me, which really sucks. So I'm just going to go for a discharge, kind of hoping for some para hack, so every now and then he'll get like a fully paralyzed one turn or something. It'll be really helpful for fighting this thing, but I don't get it, and it does crab damage, so whatever. Kind of cool how we're both using pre-evolved forms with a Violet right now, but I don't have an Evo Stone, so that kind of sucks for me. Now I'm losing a lot every turn because of the Leech Seed and the poison. So I'm gonna go into Shofu, which is my Conkeldurr. They usually scare them out because they're a really good counter, but not really though. So he's gonna go into this thing, but we did a double switch, like we both switched into that at the same time, so he wasn't trying to bring out a counter or anything. So I'm just gonna switch into this thing because pressure would be pretty cool and just install out a couple moves with it or something, and because this really thing was death fodder. But apparently I lived that move, which is really weird because I don't have really any special defense investment, and on top of that I'm not even holding my Evo Stone, so I thought I might be able to live this one, but I don't. So I now know that this is a bulky set, and I'm pretty sure I can beat out a bulky set because they really can't touch me. That really doesn't do much. It does like a quarter, but that's because I have a low HP stat, so whatever. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch. It really doesn't do much. It does about a quarter after the lefties, which kind of sucks, but I get more lefties than it does. About that looks like a third damage is onto me or something like that. Whatever. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch again as he goes into this thing, and that really sucks for me because I get more Iron Barbs damage, and that's really gonna suck. So I do believe I go for the Will-O-Wisp here to get some continual damage on this thing, and it hits, so that's crazy awesome. He's gonna go for the Leech Seed, but he's gonna miss, which really sucks. More lefties for me, more burn damage for him, which kind of sucks more because he doesn't have lefties because he has the Evo Stone, so it's gonna be a lot easier to wear him down. Form of recovery is Leech Seed, so it'll be a little bit easier to take this thing out. More lefties for me, and more burn damage and more Leech Seed for him, so it's going to take a while to wear me down. It's going to be a lot easier to wear him down, so I kind of wonder what his other move is. I don't really sure. I go for the Ice Punch, maybe predicting him to go into either Dragonite or his Zapdos, because I kept on using Earthquake. Earthquake would be the better move, but I guess he just predicts that or just doesn't really care. So yeah, my health is really getting worn down. He does Toxic me, I think, so that's even worse for me. He's doing a lot of damage to me. And I'm just going to switch out because he does have the Leech Seed and everything. I do not want that. And I'm going to go into this thing, but the Protect fails and whatever. So I have a feeling he's going to Protect again. But whatever. I go for the Fire Blast and I miss, which was, it was like really annoying. Because if I would have hit, I obviously would have killed it. Yeah, Garchomps don't have the highest special defense, but an X4 weakness is something not to laugh about. So I'm just going to switch out thinking he's going to just switch into like a Dragonite or something, or he's going to Protect. It'd be kind of a dumb idea to just stay in, but I'm gonna go into my Dusknoir and I'm gonna try to take this thing out again. I believe I go for another Earthquake right now, or maybe an Ice Punch. I go for an Earthquake. He's almost gonna die. I am gonna dodge the Leech Seed, which is really cool for me, and I'm gonna get more lefties as I get also Poison, which really sucks. And he's gonna almost live with like a sliver of health with that, and I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch and take him out. Because again, I was fearing he was going to save it for fodder later and switch into something else right now. An Ice Punch would hurt a lot of things on his team. So I got Iron Bars damage and I'm getting Poison damage. It really sucks, but not much I can do here. So here I'm thinking like what I would think if I was him is he's going to die of Toxic or anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Roost, which I do. I could have went for the Ice Punch as the last ditch ever, but I kind of knew he was going to do something else. So I do go for the Pain Split, which ends up being a really good play on my part. Seeing that he's at half and he has like 217 HP kind of makes me seem that he's a little bulkier. Maybe he isn't, I don't know. But that's just me. I'm going to get a lot of Poison damage, and this is awesome because had I not went for that Pain Split, it'd be, I wouldn't have gotten off this Will-O-Wisp, which can wear down his lefties and make it a lot harder to roost off all his damage. So I got it off on him. I'm going to get more leftovers myself. But man, is this poison really racking up. I live with 7 HP, which is really epic. And I do go for the Pain Split again, but that's just because I have to pick a move. I'm going to die anyways. I highly doubt he was just gonna like try to set up or something, set up a roost, but whatever. Again, the burn is wearing him down as well. It's canceling out his lefties, so I'm gonna switch into this thing, and I'm gonna go Stone Edge because I can pretty much hurt a lot of things with that move. He's gonna go into I Love Mew as death fodder, and I'm gonna be able to hit the Stone Edge, which is pretty cool. Really wouldn't have mattered. He would have died to toxic damage anyways. He knows I'm locked into it, so I'm gonna go out as he goes into Landorus. And I thought this thing was really bulky, because when I think of ground flying types, I think of Gliscor, and Gliscor is like really physically bulky. So I really don't know the stats of this thing. I really don't battle them, and I'm just gonna stay in with this thing as he goes for another Earthquake. I know I can probably just take another one and hit him back with the payback, which was exactly what I do. It doesn't do too much though. That's really unfortunate, but whatever. He's gonna withdraw, and I'm gonna go Mach Punch, I believe. Yeah, I believe I go Mach Punch. And here's when I started playing really well with this. He said he was playing poorly. Whatever. I don't believe he was playing poorly. He played pretty well the entire match, but this part was actually pretty cool. See, what any other person would do is they would go for the Mach Punch to try to just get some last second damage on it. But I know he's probably gonna do something else. I mean, he could have went for the T-Bolt and taken me out easily, so this was kind of a ballsy move as hell. But I go for the Drain Punch. And man, was that an epic prediction, because now him losing his flying type, it does a lot more, and on top of that I get some HP back, which is never really too bad and I'm predicting he's gonna hit me this turn, but I'm gonna live it due to like seeing how much it did to my Porygon 2. So I go payback. He's gonna hit me and it's gonna do twice more damage, and it should KO. So I was kind of hoping it would like leave him at just a little bit so I can Mach Punch next turn and then get more lefties, but whatever. He goes into this thing, and I'm like, alright, he's probably going to try to set up again, thinking I'm just going to finish him off, just go for a Mach Punch. But I actually don't do that, so as he goes for that, I go for a payback, which ends up paying off pretty well. It leaves him at that much, so this is really cool. Usually what you would think I would do is just Mach Punch to just get some last second damage, but I'm actually just like playing really well here. He's still playing pretty poorly again. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm playing really riskily here, and at this point I know he's probably not gonna like mess around anymore, so I just go for the Mach Punch. And this thing really doesn't have any status moves or anything else it can do, so he's probably just gonna Psychic or Surf or something. So I just go for the Mach Punch, get a little bit of damage, and that ends up paying off. So that was pretty cool how he just took away like 2 pokes that could have really done some damage to me. He's gonna go for another Psychic onto my Kingdra, and it's gonna be a crit and it's gonna take it out. I'm pretty sure I could have lived that, but I was really scared because I was gonna set up a Rain Dance, then Dragon Pulse this and Surf his Landorus, because I didn't think that my Scarf Chomp would be able to take out his Landorus, because when I think of that typing I think of really defensive. So it's all down to this, I was pretty much thinking, and I'm just like really upset if I don't kill it. But I go for the Dragon Claw and I am able to kill it, so that's pretty cool. Good game, Mulvone. It was a great battle. It was fun battling you. Thanks guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the battle as much as I did. So my link will be in the description as well as my opponents. So please subscribe if you guys are so inclined. So yeah, GG, and thanks for watching, and peace out.